Welcome back to Grounded. Last time we went and revisited the stump to find the obvious things that I missed thanks to viewer comments. Today we are doing a similar trip, but this time it's going to be back to the black ant nest. So let's get started with that. We immediately start with our zipline transit system, which takes us from High Ridge to Flagstones, which is our closest point to the black ant nest. And here's our friends Chuck and Dave, the mosquitoes. Oh. They weren't that interested today, though, were they? From Flagstones, I think the first thing we're going to do actually is set respawn here and make a torch, because our torch burned out last time. Torch Plus needs a sprig. Let's go grab one real quick. I think there's a few right over here by this water pond. Water. A few by the water over here. Yes, let's grab a few so that we can do this again at some future point without searching for things. We're gonna grab a torch. We are going into the black ant nest, which is pretty dark, so something big. Something big. Getting a little close. Do have a torch. Let's drop off those extra sprigs. And we're gonna sleep. Here's our overview of the yard. Almost 9 a.m. we wake up. Hopefully the spiders have gone to bed now. Let's hop into the... he's heading back home. Let's just let him go on his merry way. Creepy ass spider. Did see a couple meals on the spit in there, but we do have this. Let's go ahead and eat this aphid roast.
Surprisingly not terrible.
And let's get moving. Mystery Raw Science here, I think, is probably in the trenches. I'm not positive where that is. We're not going to bother getting any burrs or anything. We're just going to beeline over. Oops, are we? Yeah, we're just going to beeline. Maybe get some gum. It's always worth checking on the gum. No gum yet. So we've been here recently enough that the gum hasn't respawned. But we will take the back way into the ant lab, because we don't really need to spend a lot of time here. We will pick up a meal on the way, though. Alright, so what did we miss in the ant lab? Actually, I have no idea what it is we missed in here. But I know it was obvious, and apparently so obvious that it was easily overlooked. So after you take out the assistant manager, after you defeat all the super mixers, you come in here to the super mixer room. There's a little statue here you can pick up. There's a chest. And nothing else unless you look right here at this chair. where there's a prod smacker, which somehow I completely missed. Prod smacker, what the heck are you? There it is. Prod smacker. An electric prod arm from a fallen service robot, given a second life as a tool for smacking enemies that also does shockwave. That does huge damage. Not quite as good as our mint mace, and huge stun, like definitely more stun than anything else we've seen. So it's also very slow. So I think it's an alternative to the mint mace. It does generic damage, whereas the mace is doing... I'm not sure. I thought the mace was doing something other than generic damage, but maybe it's also doing generic damage. So it's interesting. It's a nice weapon that we missed. We'll go upgrade it. See if we want to upgrade it all the way or not. But for now, let's head back to the High Ridge and plot our next moves. Thank you for Stiff Aftermath, I think. Sorry if I'm getting your name wrong. Thank you for the tip to come back for that. Let's actually pull it out and see what it looks like when we swing it around. Yeah, it looks like a robot part cattle prod. Nice. Maybe we'll hit a few things with it on the way. It's not going to do much damage right now because it isn't upgraded yet. This way. But that extra bit of stun might be worth it. Especially if we give this a flavor, like maybe make this a sour, our first sour weapon, if that's possible. So I guess we'll go up, find our oven, and see if it is possible. Let's take a real quick detour here just to see where that... The science is... Oh, you know what? It must be on that light. Yeah, there it is.
Taking a look around.
Don't really see any obvious way up there, so I think that's either something we have to build to. I'm not sure that's worth it.
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
Our little guys are still growing here. We did plant those pretty recently. Let's go ahead and head on back to High Ridge. Gonna get a visit from Chuck. Oh, there's a lovely stink bug having a party over there. Chuck and Dave both came out to say hi, or is it Chuck and Barry? Chuck and Barry, I think. And then all the way up to High Ridge. Okay, at High Ridge, we're going to pause here for just a second to set our spawn point again. It is about noon. Let's think about what we want to do next. I think first, let's go ahead and upgrade this thing. Don't have a lot of brittle whetstones, so we'll have to make a few of those. Oops, they're in here. Brittle whetstones. Oh, we have plenty of shards, so let's go ahead and craft them all. This guy We'll use all our bitter whetstones. To get it any higher, it's going to use mighty globs. We can go ahead and make those because those are pretty easy to make if I'm right. Yeah, sturdy. We have plenty of those. Let's go ahead and make 5 here, and I believe we'll need 10 more after that. So we have just enough ovens to do that. Actually, was that a mistake? Yeah, we can only use mighty globs, so we can't make this sour. Maybe we can make it sour as its final stage, but we'll see. We're gonna let those cook and think about anything else we might want to make here. Roly-poly helmet's an option, but we're gonna need pupa leather for that. It does have block stun. I think that means we can't be stunned. And it's has a little higher resistance than our current fire ant helmet. The other option is black ox, which has overbearing, which I imagine is like a knockback. I don't think there's anything else that I'm that interested in. Ranged cut. I have no idea what that means, but that's interesting. We unfortunately haven't seen any moths yet. Black ox is achievable. Roly-poly shells. Let's see. We'd need 3 for this. We have 9. 2 for this. That would still be 4 left. And 4 for this. So I think we have exactly enough to be able to make these. So let's go ahead and do that. Although we're going to need to get pupa leather for parts of it. And more roly-poly parts. I didn't count on that. Okay, never mind. So we can make the legs for now. We'll put them on a... Can we make the helmet also? Yeah. No, we can't. So we're going to have to go harvest some pupas to make pupa leather. And we're going to have to fight another roly-poly to get one more roly-poly part for the chest. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go do that. Pupa leather is fairly easy to find. It's under the porch along here. I think over here probably. So it's this way. Go get some pupa leather from those hanging bits. Or pupa... Actually, maybe we have pupa and we just need to dry it. Let's go make sure. Where would you be if you were a pupa? There's the leather. We have 3. Thinking we probably don't have any of the actual pupa themselves. Not seeing any. We do have one more twinkling shell. We might have to go duplicate at some point. But yeah, it doesn't appear that we have any pupa leather. So let's go ahead and find that. Pretty sure we'll find enough under the porch. And we'll try to take a direct route over to my mark to make this go a little quicker. Oh, jeez.
Taking a look around.
Boy, that hurt more than I expected because we don't have any sizzle protection. We do need to take out a roly-poly. He's weak to busting. Sorry, big guy, but... Oof, he knocked us down. Ouch. And hit us hard. Oof. We're gonna have to put this on there. Drink one. Oh, right. And when they're in this stage, they heal. knock us down. Nice. Okay, so that's the roly-poly parts we need. Let's head over and see if we can't get the pupa leather we need, or pupa. We're still gonna have to cook it in order to turn it into leather. Ooh. Some marble. Always welcome. Although at this point I'm pretty sure we have enough marble to... There's a bunch of pupa there. That's okay, and that's where I made like a stair to get these. Although turns out you can just shoot them down. What the heck? Oh, there's a ladybug inside this rock, I think. Oh my god! Okay. Guess we're doing this. Oof. I hope you're the same one. Yep. Come on, stamina. There we go. Yes. And another one. Okay, those ladybugs aren't too much of a challenge. Let's try not to get... How come this thing's damaged? Does something crawl up here and damage it? So yeah, we can't get these directly, but we can attack them. And unfortunately, yeah, these stairs were a total waste, it turns out. Because what you actually have to do, oops, is shoot them down or throw something at them. I think it makes more sense to throw something at them. Oops. And we've never really used this spear, have we? Oops, how did that happen? No, you go there. Put the hammer there. And we will try throwing this spear. Oops. Which turns out was a bad idea. The spear stuck. Great. Maybe that'll fall down. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, let's just do this. Much better aim. Although it's a waste of spicy arrows. They're pretty cheap. Oops. Okay. And now as soon as these ladybirds are out of here, we can go collect all those. Which takes an axe. There we go. And unfortunately, you only get like one actual usable piece from all that. Okay, one more to chop up. I think that's all. Now it's just a matter of finding all the pieces. And I think we've done it. Okay, let's get back home and turn those into leather. Might make sense to make another drying rack. Feeling cocky. But it turns out we can take out ladybugs, no problem. Ladybirds. Nearby hot deposit. Actually, yeah, that was the right one. Okay. Do we have anything? Else? Okay, right. Let's go put those on the drying rack. That gives us 3. How many do we actually need? We have, that'll be 6. So the helmet takes 5, so that will leave us 1. Breastplate takes another 7. So 12 total we need. We have 3. Yeah, we're gonna need another drying rack. And it's gonna take a while to make this armor, so can we make another drying rack easily? I think so. Let's actually move this out of the way. And put another drying rack right here. Should have everything we need for a drying rack, right? Yep. There we go. So we'll be making 6. That'll be 9 once those are done. Not enough to make the full set.
At least it's clean.
But close enough. I guess we could make one more drying rack here. Let's do that. One more drying rack on this side wouldn't hurt. There we go. That'll be 9 cooking plus the 3 in there. 12 total. That should give us the whole set when those are done. Meanwhile, we are done baking mighty globs. So let's grab these. And let's see what happens when we upgrade this guy. 5 mighty globs to get to level 6. 10 more to get to level 7. And we'd need mighty jewel to go to the highest level. Which I don't think we're going to do because I'd rather have a sour weapon up there. I'll keep that around for now. It turns out maybe not going to be using it. Let's put it on a slot though just to see. And let's drop off, let's make another one of these for the roly-poly armor in progress. Alright, what else do we have going on? We can make those arrows spicy again. We can drop off these extra pupa hides. And otherwise, I think we're ready. Arrows. Yeah, let's make spicy arrows with those 10 that we just used. Alright, we have 2 rows pretty much. If we eat something. And I think what we're gonna do is take a nap while those pupas dry. Yeah, can't. We have 3 hours. Alright, instead, let's go scout. So our next stop, believe it or not, is going to be the Undershed. Let's go do a quick scout run to the Undershed while we're waiting for our 3 hours to elapse for sleeping. And see what is between us and it. Let's actually think about bringing parts to make a lean-to there. 3 cloverleaf, 2 sprigs. I think we have those actually. If not, there's the 2 sprig. Quick check for clovers. Oops. Okay. Accidentally broke a basket, which needs clovers. Luckily, we had room to pick all that stuff up. Okay, 2 clovers, or 3 clovers, and we're out of here. There we go. That gives us enough to pop a lean-to down at the Undershed. Let's go ahead and mark that entrance so I know where we're going. It's right here, right? Yep. Clover right here. Yep, we're gonna ignore the larvae. They can't keep up. Some raw science here. Oh, it must be up top, huh? Unless it's in this pot. Although I think we've explored that, so maybe not. And a molar. Ooh, and a spider. Spiders all over the place here. What? Come on, ant. You really think it's time to fight ants? Spiders remind me hate spicy. And we can deal with that. If I can actually hit them. One down. Oh man, didn't mean to wake those things up. Let's get away. I hear the raw science. It must be like right here. Unless it's far above us. There's also a molar here, supposedly. Yeah, too many things at once. You know what? I'm gonna shoot you. Ladybirds are annoying. Didn't really want to fight them also. I'm also just using my collection gear, so not the best way to be fighting. In fact, we're probably taking a lot of damage on that stuff, aren't we? Let's switch those out and let's put this on.
Better safe than sorry.
Much better. Okay. That was kind of foolish. Let's see if we can look at the molar that is being indicated right here. I'm guessing it's actually up there somehow. Although, maybe it's Undershed. Maybe this is a corner of the Undershed. Way out here. Who knows? Not seeing it. Doesn't mean it's not here. There are more spiders lurking. Alright, we opened this in a previous episode. Let's see what we can see in here. Just a picture of Wendell. An ASL terminal, which reminds me, we do have a lot of science and a lot of molars. Mega Milk. Really waiting for one more to increase our consumable or resource stack size. These ones, however, we could drop our hunger thirst drain even more. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that.
The core!
Make us require even less food and water. Science shop. Kind of want to save science until we get the last Burgle chip, in case that is interesting. Let's see what's down here. So here we go. It's dark.
Just give me a second to let my eyes adjust to that.
Probably not the best time of day. There's the raw science right on that tube there. So probably not the best time of day to really begin our exploration here. Just kind of want to poke in. I think what I'm going to do... is bring back materials for a zip line and try to put a zip line here, because this place is pretty scary. But first, let's put the lean-to. Let's put the lean-to here. No land rights. Okay, so we can't put it there. That's too bad. Alright, and there are dust mites here. Dust mites, so annoying. Too dark really to see anything. I guess what we're gonna do, since we can't put the lean-to here, it's gonna be dark no matter what time of day it is, right? There's like a work light down there, that's nice. But otherwise pretty dark in here. Oh my goodness, look at all of those beetles. Oh. Can we build on here? No. That's too bad. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to hop down there and kill a bunch of beetles. Looks like we could probably get up and down on this pipe on that piece of wood. Oof. But yeah, there's not really any safe place to go here. There's a molar right there. That's nice. And we have plenty of dandelions. Yeah, so I guess day and night doesn't really matter in here that much. Except maybe spiders. Let's go ahead back. I'm not quite ready to go in there yet. I want to get the roly-poly armor first. Let's go ahead and go back and get that. And come back here in the daylight, see if it makes any difference. Doubtful. But that was really our first peek into the depths of the Undershed. And that's definitely our next major destination. I guess I want to find a spot that we are capable of building in there. I think we might end up ferrying a lot of these weeds down there so that we can get a zip line going to the entrance. Although, never mind, because we just checked and it was clear that you can't actually build in the entrance. Let's go ahead and eat this mite loaf that's about to expire.
I'd eat this normally.
Turn on our fast mutation and run from all these scary night creatures. Back to High Ridge. Only pausing to grab a little morsel of water. Let's check on our drying racks. How long does it take to dry this stuff? Yep, still drying. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and drop this thing off. Not really seeing that coming in that useful. Let's go ahead and hot deposit everything. Why do I have one feather arrow? Oh, because I shot that spider, that's right. Let's drop that one off as well, I guess. And let's see if we can go to bed. Yep. Stuff should be dry now, right? Yes.
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
Okay, that should be everything we need to make roly-poly armor. We've already got the legs. Let's go ahead and make the helmet. And I'm really hoping we have enough to make the breastplate also. We do. Fantastic. Fire ant leg plates are really nice for corrosion and the acid damage bonus. The roly-poly armor block stun. It's uncertain which one we'll end up sticking with for now. I'm gonna go ahead and put this stuff on though, just to see what we look like.
To keep me safe.
And let's go ahead and upgrade it. We will have to get some more brittle plating built. Let's get it up to stylish. I know for certain we have plenty of marble to make the brittle plating. 111, yep. Not a worry. Alright, we're gonna have to make sturdy, and we're gonna have to make the choice here. Do we want sleek or bulky? It's gonna give us additional block strength for sleek. I think that's what we're gonna go with. I think it's always better to go for the buffs than the slight defense increase. Let's go ahead. Make it sleek. And just in time, we are going to have to defend ourselves from larvae. Let's go upstairs and watch them come from our turret. Unfortunately out of ammo. Did we never make ammo here? Let's go check that real quick. Ammo for the turret. We could make some splody rounds probably with our spiky burrs, gunpowder clumps, and fungal growth. We could make burning rounds. But I think we're gonna stick with some of the cheaper ones. Rocky rounds, because we have so many acid glands, so many pebblets. Let's go ahead and make a couple of those. That should be enough. We're probably not gonna use the turret much. They're probably gonna break our drying racks also. That'd be smart to bring those inside. Claims there's incoming larva. I certainly don't see any. What did that mean? That was food going low, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and eat this aphid.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Alright.
Let's see what
Payback
we can
indicator
find.
way over there. And this looks like this is going to be a pretty weak payback. The larvae really don't like us, but they really don't like finding this place, do they? Come on, larva. Alright. I think I'm going to have to go find them. I guess. Here they come, finally. Alright, let's get inside and see what this turret has. There we go, finally. Let me dodge it. Wow. You know, not a lot of damage, but it's fun. And there's only one larva. Is that really it? Boy. You guys really got to work on your paybacks because one larva is not a lot of threat, to be honest. Maybe what I need to do is just clear a road for them. Okay, that was it. Base defended. Great. One larva. Serious payback. What time is it? So we never actually slept because it was really late. We didn't need to. We were in the process of upgrading our armor. Let's continue. This also is going to be stylish. Or sleek. And this one still needs brittle plating. And we're going to select sleek with this as well. Okay, then we'll upgrade the chest one more. We'll need supreme plating for the rest. And we'll need to make a little bit more sturdy plating for the helmet. So let's go do that. Alright, supreme plating we only have one of, but we found a lot of supreme marble. I just haven't been making this stuff, so I think we're pretty good here. Yeah, we have 38. Oh, look at that. We can make a yoked girth statue. I think that actually might be fun to make, so let's go ahead and make some supreme plating. I wonder if that gives us just comfort in the house. I think it's huge. We're gonna put that outside, I guess, or maybe on a little. Yeah, let's just make it right here. We'll make this outside. Where was it? Yeah, yoked girth, our mascot. We'll put him right here. And super build. Yeah, look at that. Right. He doesn't seem to do anything. Our comfort's only level 2, so he made our house a little more comfortable, but more of just a mascot. Let's make a little more supreme plating so we can get the armor upgrades done. We will go go for max. Right. So that's going to greatly improve our block strength, which is probably going to be pretty good against those ox beetles, black ox beetles, or bob. I'm going to roll with this for a while just to see how we like it. The fire ant armor does give us... Did we max this stuff out?
Putting
Just
on some
double
more
check.
armor.
Pretty sure we did. Fire ant armor does give us corrosion. Oh, we didn't. Why didn't we? Okay, it was just those that we didn't. We maxed out everything but the lakes. Okay, fire ant armor does give us a acid damage, increased damage dealt by acid-based effects. We don't really have any weapons that do acid damage. Maybe that's for sour weapons. I'm not sure. Corrosion. So attacks have a chance to weaken enemy defenses, which is nice. That means that for when we're in this, we'll reduce their armor. And this AoE aftershock, is that from this armor? Let's double check. It's possible that's from this armor. Let's swap and see what changes there. No, we still have that. Set shockwave, yep. Applies stun damage to target. So I think this means when we block, we stun, which might be really nice. Plus it gives us bonus block strength. But increases enemy desire to attack us over other targets while in combat because of our taunting gaze. Interesting. So that probably makes more sense in multiplayer, although maybe that'll preserve our pets if we do take pets. Let's just check. There's nothing like that here. Ah, here. Acidic Splash. Chance to hit with an additional splash of acid when attacking in melee. Okay. So with these on, we have this Acidic Splash, so we're going to do more damage. With this on, we're going to be more defensive. We're going to go for this for a while. That's all my time for now, so I'm going to call that an episode here. Thanks so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you next time. Until then, this has been Corknut Playing Grounded. Bye-bye.